with the theme of the KB37, which I'm going to be using for most of these Eurorack adventures. I do have an apology. Well, an explanation perhaps. Last week I said I was going to set it up as an analog synth, just using analog modules last week. I'm afraid that's postponed. I'm going to try and do that maybe next week. What happened was that I was enjoying the setup that I was playing with last week so much that was taking me somewhere. I didn't want to pull it all apart to put something else together again, to put something new. So what we've got tonight is a little bit of last week's stuff with a few new arrivals. But the most notable thing that I want to play around with tonight is using a microphone to, sing through this stuff, I guess, or make mouth noises or that kind of thing. As is per usual, I'm just going to come back to me for a moment. I'm going to say, firstly, welcome if this is your first time here. Also, extra welcome if you've come back for more. That's always very cool. I stream Monday nights with this adventure every Monday, 10:30 p.m. GMT. Wednesday night, you can catch me on the Gaz Williams show at 8 p.m. No, it's going to be a little bit later. I'm going to make an announcement tomorrow, and that announcement will be concerning my very special guest for Wednesday. I'm really excited about it. Yes, there's a guest, and it's super cool. Anyway, that's all about Wednesday. We're all here for tonight, which is Adventures in Eurorack. And just if you are new to the show, modular synthesis is something that I hadn't really embraced before. I say modular synthesis. This is, I should say, really Eurorack specifically, is something that I've got into over the last year, and I've tried to chronicle in a bunch of these videos. Yeah, you don't watch my videos to learn about stuff. Far from it. You kind of watch my videos to watch me fumble about things. No, I've been learning. I have been learning quite a lot, and I've been really thankful actually to be able to do these live streams. That's been a real driver for me. So ever so grateful for it. I'm going to check in with the live room because I need to make sure everything is good, and so I hope everybody is well. Am I live? Okay, I'm assuming that I'm streaming. I'm just going to check a few things I should have really checked before. Am I live? I think we're good. Yay. Okay, excellent. All right, sorry about that. Apologies about that. It's just I can see things are good now and that we have a show. Okay, thanks so much. Brilliant. So if you're just tuning in, apologies if you've come expecting it to be an analog synth, because tonight it's not. We're still very much in the digital domain. We have a little bit of analog action here, but it's mostly digital. So analog fans, you'll have to wait. It's coming though. It's coming. I've got a good plan. It'll just take a little bit longer than I was expecting. However, this is a lot of fun. So I got a microphone, and I got the microphone currently plugged directly into the Moog from DPW. My good friend Dan Welbeck, who makes these fantastic modules. I've talked about this quite a bit before because I've got the same distortion essentially on my pedal board, and I've used it now for a number of years, and I really highly regard it. So I'm using it here though as a microphone preamp. Now I don't know how suitable it is, but I was getting some sounds out earlier. It doesn't have to be hi-fi. I'm not looking to do that tonight. I'm looking to do some kind of ambient kind of things, but using my voice to do that. And and I am definitely yesterday's man, because the big news in the Eurorack world is the release of Beads by Mutable Instruments, which looks fantastic, but is essentially Clouds 2. And I'm so yesterday's man, because not only am I running a Clouds here, I'm not even running it with the Parasite firmware. So, but Clouds is still quite remarkable to me. But again, this new one, Beads, looks amazing. I am very tempted. What else have we got going on in front of us? Okay, so not a lot different from last week. Oh yeah, but yes, crucially, the Disting EX makes an appearance now. Now this is a beast of a module, and this I've got with the expander next to it, and that is set up at the moment to be a polyphonic synth. So it's a way so I can have something to kind of sing to. I've realised I missed out a little nearly on there. I nearly forgot about it. Oh gosh. So I borrowed one from the Morphagene. Yeah, everything's spick and span. Video is frozen. Is the video frozen? Okay, maybe. If anyone in the chat room can tell me if the video is frozen, I'm just seeing that. And if it is, I'll need to address that. Oh yeah, I see that it is. Hopefully we're good. All right. So that, I don't know what caused that. Sorry about that. Hopefully that's good now. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That's better. Okay, we're good. All right. Has it frozen again? No. That's annoying. Okay, thank you so much for hanging on in there. Okay. All right. Don't know what happened there. Okay. The Radikal as well. The Effexx. I just love this thing so much. So, and I have, yeah, I'm going to patch in a few things with that. But signal flow. Let's talk about signal flow, and then we'll start having a bit of fun. So, Disting is being a little polyphonic synth. That's going into here, which is a little dope for mixer. Out of that, it's going into Morphagene. Out of Morphagene, it's going into this, the Radikal, and then out of the Radikal into the output. So it's wired a little bit crisscrossy. I changed my mind, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, as you're allowed to do in this world, you are allowed, hence the patchability. So this little mixer then is getting its signal either from, well, it's getting one set of stereo from the Disting and another set coming out of the clouds. And the clouds is being fed from the this Moog distortion. So I don't know if I can get enough signal to drive a little dynamic mic with it. Well, I can, but it's not, what shall we say, a particularly hi-fi sound. However, that's then going into clouds. So clouds out into the stereo mixer. So yeah, feeding the Morphagene, then the Radikal. So very, very effects heavy, I'm afraid, for those of you who are not so effects, who don't like effects, because there are some people who don't like effects. Let us get soundo first. Let's see. There's quite a lot of noise there. That's okay. Let's knock that back a minute. Okay, nice little simple sound to start with. So Disting is just being a really simple, nice little synth. Anyway, let's try now and bring the microphone in a little bit. And we'll have a little... I'm going to take my main mic out, so we'll just be... Otherwise we'll hear too much of my voice. I'm just figuring a few things out for a moment. I think I need to get a little bit more, I don't know, maybe another preamp, I think, possibly. I'll see how we get on. Okay, I'll make some, let's make some more then. Let's make some more noise. Let's have a play. Yeah, it's kind of it's nice. It's interesting. It is interesting, this idea of building your own instrument and, you know, putting together things for a specific purpose. So I'm imagining that getting a little mic preamp module. I know Expert Sleepers make one, so I would really think that might be something I might look to get hold of, or something, another way of, because I'm not sure that, I mean, there is a lot of gain on this Moog though, which is great. Actually, let's just see what the voice sounds like. And okay, let me just get a dry sound. Dry sound. Dry. Okay. Yeah. Back the gain down. Crank the gain. Yeah. Let's see. Clear. 1, 2. Hey. It's like some background noise in there. It's quite nice though. Is it nice? Okay. Let's mess with the tone. Drop it down. Just the tops. Then bringing in some of this. This is kind of quite cool. I'm getting a sound. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. This is my sound. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't want to cheat too much with too much reverb. Cheating
cheating, or using delay. Little cheap tricks. We don't do any cheap tricks here. Just proper quality, talent. I think we're on talent. Sad.
Yeah. Am I cheating? Because like, keep using voices, not complete voices. Like I was using elements last week. I'm using the disting there, but I don't know. It's definitely cool though. Just checking in with chat room. Head over to YouTube if you're watching this show elsewhere, because that's where the most chat happens. But nice if you join wherever you are. Thank you so much. Let's do something more. Yeah. So again, I'm going to take my main dry voice out and do something else. Wrong mic. They got labs. I'm going to bring in some of the lab sounds. Just like they're just so beautiful, so just instantly likable sounds. Just loading them in. Dulcimer. Let's try that. Oh, that noise is coming from this mic. The microphone. Okay. Nice. All right. Let's get this sound up. Some gain. Yeah. Nope. Oh, let's. I'm going to go like a drier sound a moment. Okay. It's an 8-voice multi-sampler, the Disting EX. Okay. This sound will do for the moment. Actually, I'm using the sustain pedal, but you run out of voices quickly that way. Okay, let's get. I'm going to go back into my microphone.
Just getting that sorted. Just getting it sorted. Fifteen years. Yes.
I'm getting drawn into something here. Right. What was I thinking? Right, I want to do some more Morphagene things. Right, so let's get some splicing on the go. Splicing. Yeah. That's the way. There's some, you do have to learn things with Morphagene. One of the things which is it's always slightly worrying, is the record and some of the combos. So to kind of wipe your reel, like essentially to sort of start afresh, hold down shift and record for about 3 seconds, doof, and now we've got a blank thing. But if we want to set the input level, we've got to hold record and just flick shift to change the level. And it cycles through. I don't know if you can see there. No, probably not. I'm not sure. Yeah, by my finger there's the colour changing there. So you can set a level. But it's always a bit worrying, isn't it, if you're going to use the same keys for wiping it. And you just got to remember the difference. Edna's Disco Machine says, ask me to say Pothead Pixie. I am, you are, we are crazy. Let's have a look. Okay, it's a really noisy, I am plugged into a distortion, to be fair. But I do quite like the sound I'm getting through it. Let's have a little play with it more.
Oh. We got some repeats. Okay. Yeah. Just using classic delay. Just fun in itself. So, just fun. Okay. I love that distortion in the background.
It's in number nine. Yeah. Go, yeah. Revolution number 9 off the White Album. What what a thing for a young person to hear over and over and over again. Amazing. I've got a vague recollection of my mum warning me to never listen to that song. Someone sent me a link of a band performing the White Album from beginning to end live. Oh, I can't remember who it is now, but they do it with an incredible attention to detail, and they play all of Revolution Number 9 as well. I should try and find find a link to that. Yeah, so I was getting drawn into that sort of music, concrete kind of thing there. And this kind of dulcimer really fits with that kind of vibe. I'm getting this weird distortion in the background. It's like a fizzy distortion. I'm not quite sure where it's coming from, but I kind of like it as well. And let's see. Oh yeah, Morphagene and capture some of this stuff. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, a bit weird tonight. Just trying to figure a few things out here. It's interesting though. It's definitely interesting. I'm obviously caking everything in effects. I suppose so. I have been thinking about this kind of thing for many years, actually, of having a vocal processor in front of me. I got the Helicon Touch 2 there, which is pretty good. It's not amazing, if I'm honest. I think the perhaps some of the parts of it aren't as great as it could be. Like the preamp, I don't think is that great, and it's okay. I mean, it's okay, but like there's a looper in there. But if you use the looper, it's very easy for it to kind of make clicks and things, and just changing some of the filters. It does make a few clicky, glitchy kind of things, and not nice ones. Why am I mentioning that thing there? Well, that was something that I guess I was looking for, a vocal processor that I could just have direct hands-on. Unfortunately, that wasn't it. I mean, it still can do some cool things, but this is much more interesting to me, you know, where I can use my voice like some sort of, you know, like instrument rather than a human voice, but without getting into triggering samples, but I quite like this distortion in a way, because it does do some quite cool things. I'm going to try something a little bit more melodic now. And I might use some arpeggiation to help us along. Yeah, hope everyone is well. Yeah, great. Thanks so much for joining and watching live. I'm going to Yeah, I mean, I apologise for the hellhole that I've been dragging us all into tonight. I'm going to try not to go into the hellhole this time. All right, let's do this thing. Okay, I'm going to take my dry mic out again.
Yeah. Let's just get Okay.
I'm trying not to go into the hellhole here. Yeah. Andy, oh no, Native VS says it's great to play your own bass notes below. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's in the higher registers there. I like the little things coming off my voice. And so I'm just a bit discombobulated now because I lost something's happening. Something's going wrong technically tonight. I'm getting freezes and I'm not doing anything different from what I've done before. So I think something is afoot things outside of my control. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Yeah. Hey Wagyu. Thanks so much, chat room, because I'm getting drawn into this. So to have the video kind of pack up, that's really frustrating. Oh, the audio was okay. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Trying not to go down the hellhole too much, and try and make something nice. Yeah, nightmare ambience. Yeah, so I was mentioning then that my plan is to put a whole kind of analog kind of synth thing together, and I will do that. I will do that. I did promise it this week, but you can see that this is quite an exciting instrument, really. I mean, it's not a huge amount of stuff going on, and I'm not using a few of the modules here. Well, No, it's only the disting, the little disting I'm not using, but the disting is really handy thing to have. Oh, speaking of which, where is my phone? I got a little app. It had been recommended to me by someone watching the show. I can't remember who recommended it to me. Sorry, but it's a little app that is called Modes, and it's a really, really simple app. Oh yeah. So it's a list of modules that it covers. So, well, I can't really read it there. So, lots of the mutable instruments ones. Moog Mother 32, which is helpful for me. Morphagene, also helpful for me. And some America synths. There's a selection. It's by no means a comprehensive selection, and the app costs about £4. But what it is just a very, very quick guide. So for something like the disting, for instance, you can just flick through. You can find which algorithm, and basic information. Hasn't got the disting EX, just the Mark IV, but the disting. We're talking about this thing here. And we're also talking about this thing here. That's a disting, and the disting EX that can operate as two of them. So it's pretty handy. But this app, oh, there we go. That's easier to see. There we are. So for instance, if I go into the Morphagene, it just says, you got help. That's kind of quite nice and quite clear. I'm quite pleased. I'm quite pleased with this little app. So that's, say it's £4. £4, but if you've got those apps, it probably is quite helpful, because this conversation I was having earlier with a friend, and just saying that as soon as you introduce like an abstraction layer on an instrument, then you're talking about a different relationship. Some of these are what you see is what you get, like certainly that and that, but all the others here, they have like this abstraction layer, and that abstraction layer means it's not what you see is what you get. So you have to have an understanding of the, like a deeper understanding of the modules in order to use them. And that takes a time investment. There's a certain amount of stuff you can do just by twiddling the knobs, but you really need to find out what the capabilities of these things are to understand them. And I still haven't gone as deep into clouds as I need to go into. But Morphagene, I've been making a lot of progress with. I still need to do some more kind of work with it. Not really got much modulation going on tonight. Maybe we could do something. The disting is here, or that's a great use of a disting. Actually, I could make this 2 LFOs. It can just be a whole bunch of things. Let me think. What am I going to do now? I just want to do something a little bit more abstract with my voice, I think. Wagyu is saying that we've got the RT1701. We're in for a nightmare ambience. Yes, we have definitely been in that realm. Okay. All right. I'm going to dive back in again. Yes. So this sort of stuff, getting a bit indulgent there, but it's quite nice just to get really in the zone. I just like a bit of this, and I like a bit of this. Yeah. Okay. So I've just spaced it out here. Sorry, this is probably a lot more fun to make than it is to listen to. Yeah, I do like having a microphone going in now. Just putting a few little sounds in. It just does feel quite pleasing, and it's something that I'm going to explore. I think I do need mic. I need to get the mic in, I think, clean. Although, as I say, this has been pretty cool. Oh, cool! Thank you so much for the compliments in the chat room. Ah, phew. Right, good. I'm getting drawn into it, and I'm just maybe forgetting about trying to be entertaining. If I am such a thing. Right. I'm repeating myself quite a bit because I'm following the same work idea, so I think I'll just try and change things up a little bit now. I've got some LFO I could use, or other things in the disting. Put a drum loop in as a modulator. That's a great idea. Thanks, Mark. Let's... Have I got drum... Oh. I forgot to do something I meant to do earlier, which was put a load of samples onto the little SD card. Oh, no, well. Okay. I might try and see if I can do something kind of clean with the Morphagene first. So let's just try and get that sound up. Cleanish, as clean as play. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff going on in there. God, what's all that? There's all that residue. Oh yeah, I got it.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, look at that sound. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go and dive in and try and do something now. What I'm going to try and do, though, is... Yeah, I'm going to try and do something with words in the Morphagene and then see how that goes. And maybe get some modulation. Let me grab a couple of cables. Okay, so I think I might set the disting up as a modulator for the Morphagene. Yeah, I'll set it up, but I will unplug it until we need it. Okay, so where's that? I gotta find that modes now. So that little this little app is useful now because I'm gonna go disting Mark 4, and I can browse, and I can say, ooh, I want LFO, and I picked. Oh, sorry. I went disting, browse by tag, LFO. B5 is a single LFO. Oh, look at that, M8 Chaos. Okay, and then it gives us a breakdown of everything. That is a cool app. It's well worth £4 actually. Some people were moaning that it hasn't been updated lately, and there's a lot of other apps. But I guess the person has to own the apps, the modules rather. Okay, let's do that then. So I'm going to dial in. Algorithm. I'll start simple. Let's just start with that B5. So oops, go all the way over here. There it is. B5. So out of A, we got a saw, sine, or triangle, I guess. We can modulate between those. Let's have a look. So that I'll put into, I can put it into slide. And just for fun, we'll take the second one out, and then we'll put that into gene size. So they'll move those around. So we'll have them ready at hand for that. And then, yeah. P5, and then yeah, so let me get some sound on the go so I can play around with that. Oscillate there, play around with that. Okay, I'm going in. I see Mark Zaffin in the chat room. Mark has just started a new channel streaming and doing well, recently did a, what was it, like a remake of Billy Ocean. The Ocean. Billy of the Ocean. Or Billy of Dagenham Ford Factory. I think that's where he got his break from, didn't he? He was working in the Ford factory. Not Mark Zaffin, although he may have indeed get his break working in a Ford factory. There we go. But he made a video stream about like a reconstruction of that song, and then recently got Charles Chicky Reeves of Sonic State fame to give like a mix kind of expertise, I guess. Anyway, right. I'm going to go in and I'm going to try and stay out of the hell zone a little bit. Although I can't promise. Right.
Let's see what chaos we've already got on. Clean. Okay. Stop in your tracks. I must tell you, I think you're a fool. I'll stop you in your tracks, for I think that you're a fool. Not me.
10, 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10 Morphagene sessions end up like this. Yes, I think that is probably true. 9 out of 10 Morphagene sessions end up sounding exactly the same as that. There's such a... I mean, that's the thing with something like Morphagene. It does that thing, and it does it really cool. Although, it was quite fun having the LFOs. Oops. Because handily, distings have got these lit up sockets. We can see what's happening. We can see that there's a signal coming out, flashing there. That's the kind of LFO rate, you know. And see me changing, and you can see where it's going. Positive, negative kind of thing in the blue and red. Yeah, that's cool. So that's Morphagene settings. Let's just try this up a minute. So let's see if I change that. And then Morphagene does kind of let you scale these a little bit. Get it to do something a bit cooler. Oh dear. This is like the sound of a kind of demonic children's playground. Okay, I should come out of this. I was saying I wouldn't go down the hellhole. Take my audience into the hellhole.
My lovely audience, I wouldn't really want to take you.
Okay. I did. I took you into the hellhole. I said I wouldn't. And I clearly lied and took you right into the hellhole there. Oh. There is, I think, too much temptation to kind of to go a little bit whoa and to do kind of crazy stuff. But I think I've got to learn to be a little bit more delicate. Hello. Okay, I'm going to set up. Let's get the arpeggiator on the go now. I think. Let's get some RP notes. Right. Let's see what we got going on. Okay. I'm going to attempt to not go down the hellhole. We'll see where we go. Paul Artola blames the Waldorf KB37. Yes, I blame it. Right. Let's.
Okay, yeah. That distortion there. That distortion. Let's take out the bands.
Oh yeah, look at that. Really like toppy. Toppy.
Hello, Toppy. Hello, Toppy. Hello, Toppy. Are you sitting comfortably, children? Oh, no. Oh, dear me.
Okay, right, let's get out of this. I gotta find something not so hell driven. When am I gonna start? Okay. Not arpeggiating. Maybe that's my clock doing. Okay. Okay, something else. Oh, I've got an idea. Haha, yes, indeed I do. Right, bear with me. I'm just going to find a nice sound to use. Let's get this distortion for a moment. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. A moment. I'm going to take a moment to give praise and thanks to Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. It was occurring to me when I was growing up, that album, I used to listen to it when I was little, and me and my mates, you know, when we were about 11 or 12, we would go into my parents' front room and we'd turn the lights off and listen to it in the dark, Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds, and it used to scare the pants off us. We used to love it. We used to love listening to it, and those sounds, those beautiful beautiful synth sounds on that album, it was amazing. And it had an enormous influence over me over the years. The chances of I can't do it. I get a bust. I'll get busted. The Waldorf needs a whammy bar for me. Yes, it does. I have to say, I like these little wheels. They're the same, I think, that were on the. I had the Waldorf, the Blofeld keyboard for a while, and I think they're very similar. I find them quite playable. Yeah. Okay. What was I going to do? Yes, I know. In the Distinct EX, we can do some chords. I can turn chords on. Chord enable. Yes. Let's find some nice chords to work with. So I was looking in the diminished scales here, but that's going to take us back down the hellhole. Perhaps I should keep it in. I'll keep it in a major scale. Okay, let's get this doing something. Okay. Inverted Pope said, I was listening when I was 11 or 12, you were in a band doing a cover of Forever Autumn. Oh, I still do. I love that song. It used to really affect me. I think it's a really moving song. It's brilliant, that album. It really is. It's a deserved classic. I went to see it live a few years ago, but it was great because Jeff Wayne was conducting and Herbie Flowers was playing bass. The legend that is Herbie Flowers. And Chris Spedding, the legendary Chris Spedding, got to meet him that night too, on guitar. Who else now? I think there was some other musicians as well who were originals. But yeah, it was really good, except for there was a new song at the end. A new song it was horrible. Sorry, Jeff. I'm sorry, I didn't like the new song. Right. I'm going to sign off yes, I'm going to sign off. I think I've made a lot of nightmare ambience tonight. So I'll just set up something and I'll play us out and with a final little jam. Thank you so much for joining me for tonight's little kind of adventures. Maybe next week I'll have that analog rig set up, or maybe I'll just do something else. We'll see. I do promise I will be putting that analog rig together though, at some point. Okay. I'm going to get this thing working, and then I'm going to play something. Sorry about that. I thought I was going to have that. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Yes. Give me something. Okay. I think I'm less sorry now. All right, that's me out of here with a little bit of a strange set tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. Please join me on, I've got an amazing guest. Shall I tell you who my guest is? Why not? Joining me on Wednesday is Alex Ball. Yes, him of YouTube fame. He's going to join me. But it's going to be an hour or so later, or maybe I think I'll be starting about 9 p.m. on Wednesday, actually, because in order to facilitate Alex joining. So that's going to be quite good fun. I see a kindred spirit in him, although he is way more talented than I am. But I really like I like the cut of his jib. You know, I think he's a brilliant musician and a really entertaining guy. So never met him personally, so that's going to be fun. So that'll be a first. We've been communicating a little bit, but it'll be the first time we've actually talked. So we will be talking about all sorts of things. I'm kind of curious to pick his brains about his musical influences and some of his background. So that's Wednesday night on the Gaz Williams Show. As for this show, which is Adventures in Eurorack, I will be back next Monday with the KB37. That's a given. Get used to this because it will be with me. And who knows what will be in there. Anyway, take care. Stay safe. Big love, everyone. And thanks once again for joining me. I've been Gaz Williams. Click that stinking bell if you must. And all of that. Blah, 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 blah. Hulvaur.